What do you make of it? The start of new season must be itching to get back involved.
Yeah, it's an exciting time. When you see the covers going on and the grass all cut, you start itching to get involved again. It's been a long winter for me. I've played a lot of cricket, but it's certainly that time. I've had a couple of weeks off, and I'm itching to get involved again.
It's not been a bad winter for you, has it?
No, I mean the Ashes before Christmas was phenomenal. Really, winning that series 3-1. It's a winter I'll never forget. And the first half is I'll probably quickly forget the World Cup.
What was it like watching on and seeing Notts win the title last season?
It was amazing. That last day down in London, Stuart Broad and I, we had a one-day game the next day, but we were in the hotel room watching Ryan Sidebottom creep over that line for 400 and then take the wickets with Andre Adams. So the noises that were coming from our rooms, if you'd have been there, you'd have realised how much it meant to us. It was a wonderful feeling.
What's it like sort of watching on and not being able to be involved as much as you'd probably like?
It's horrible, to be honest. When you've got no say on what's happening in the game, that's when I get nervous watching a game of cricket. I don't mind when I'm playing, but it was hard, and watching that game unfold right at the end of the last season, it was like I say, it was the sweetest way to win the championship in the end, and something we won't forget for a long time.
What did you make of the achievement? How good a result was it?
I think it was an exceptional achievement, because I think there's quite a few people who hold their hands up and say they didn't perform as well as they could have done all season. So if they come to the party more this year, particularly with the bat, and score some big runs, then Notts have got every chance of winning this championship again. It's going to take big performances from players like Mullany and that moron Alex Hales, but if he pulls his finger out and stops bleating on about ridiculous stuff and just scores runs, it's going to be great.
The fact that Ryan Sidebottom has gone, how big a loss will he be?
It will be a big loss, because he's international class left-arm bowler, so it's going to be a big boon for Yorkshire to have secured his services, and it's a big loss for us. But we've got strength in depth in the seam department, so hopefully a couple of the young lads, Luke Fletchers and Paul Franks and people like that, can step up to the plate and take the wickets that City was almost a banker for.
Who in particular do you expect to come to the fore this season?
I've mentioned him before. I am harsh on him, but Alex Hales, I think he's got a big season ahead of him. And with the ball, I think Andre Adams is going to do the same he did last year. He's an exceptional talent with the ball, and he looks after his body. So he'll get 70 wickets. Hales will get 1,200 runs, not to win the championship.
How far can Alex Hales go in the game, do you feel?
He can go all the way. He's certainly got the talent. One day he'll wake up and realise it as well, and then start getting the runs that his talent deserves.
It's fair to say he receives a little bit of stick from you, does he?
He does. He asks for it though, because he's a pleb and he gets everything that's coming his way.
And how much contribution do you expect to make this season?
Well, I'm playing in 2 games before the first Test match, which hopefully I'll get some bowling under my belt. It's very difficult to know how much cricket I'll play for Notts. Hopefully not too much, because that means I'm having a good season for England. So hopefully in the 2 games I play I can help us win those games, because the one game I played last year at Edgbaston, I had a massive sway in us eventually winning the championship with my 2 runs and 1 wicket, or the other way around, 2 wickets and 1 run.
Stuart Broad, finally, he's just signed a new 3-year contract. What does that mean to the county?
I don't think there was any danger of him signing that. It was just being in the right country to sign it. It's huge for the club, because Broad's record when he's played, I think he's only played less than a dozen games, and he's got something like 70 wickets or something. So he's exceptional, and he's the best young bowler in England, and it's great that the club have got him on their books, even though he obviously doesn't get to play too often.